Dimitri, are we gonna go get a haircut today? My hat? You excited?
Morning, sunshine. There we go.
Not yet.
There it is.
These guys.
Nice.
Welcome back. Still with us, it's wrestling superstar Leah Van Dale, who's opened up for the first time about her shock exit from the WWE. That is her son, Dimitri. And that's one of the moments, Leah, that you said, if you were still in the ring, you might have missed his first haircut.
I know.
So you're keeping a positive attitude about this in perspective.
Absolutely, and that's how I try to look at life in general. I feel like everything happens for a reason, and there's a reason why I'm not going back to WWE. I can be here for all of his first and just pivot and figure out what this next step in my career is.
Part of the next step is a platform you've created called Snatch, where you want to help normalize difficult conversations for moms. On your website, you wrote, revolutionizing the way women approach intimate and challenging topics, from sex and fertility to pregnancy and motherhood. Nothing is off limits. Why did you see this as the perfect next step for you?
So this is something that I was manifesting for a while. As I mentioned about my miscarriages, I was very public about those, and when I talked about them publicly, so many women came out of the woodwork to thank me and to chat about, they wanted to chat about their situation or their experience. And I just knew I wanted to do something with that, and throughout my pregnancy is where I kind of came up with this idea for Snatch, and it's a platform for women to discuss all of these things, normalize a lot of these things. I feel like with women's health, it's so undervalued, and we don't talk about it enough. And there's just so much that we don't know about our own bodies, and it's like happening to us, and we don't know about it. And
including the injury you sustained during childbirth. I've never heard of this.
I know. I would never imagine something like that.
Think about how many people now talk about preeclampsia. That was after Serena Williams came forward. So much of the dialogue is led by women who have big platforms and who use it to help lift other women, which I applaud that you are seeing this as your next step. I love it. Thank you. So Snatch is opening the door for the conversation. Your other big dream, leaving the ring, you want to go on Broadway. Come on. Okay. Where did this come from?
This has always been a dream of mine since I was a dancer my whole life. Yeah. So I did, tap, jazz, ballet, the whole nine.
So you got the goods. So this is not just you laying in bed looking over and saying, Matt, I want to do Broadway.
Do Broadway next. It's something I always wanted to do. I feel like my dream role is Roxy Hart in Chicago. Like, I was this guy. My mom and my grandmother went to Chicago off Broadway when I was a kid, and they brought a tape home. That's telling you how old I am. So they brought a tape home, and I listened to the entire soundtrack, and I know every single word. It would be a dream.
So that's your dream?
My dream, and it's a pipe dream, but WWE
no,
is a pipe dream.
No, that's not a pipe dream. That is not a pipe dream. So Broadway is next on the horizon. I'm gonna speak it into existence right now. As Roxy, it's just down the street. You could just leave the show and run in there and knock on the door. I bet they would answer immediately.
I might.
As I said before, I'm so happy that you decided to come on. I'm happy that you're speaking up. Because WWE fans they are so loyal. They're like the Tam fam.
They are.
So
we
loyal.
have the best fans.
And a lot of them were hurt and concerned and confused. What's your message to those fans?
I just have so much gratitude for the WWE universe. I mean, they supported my career, my entire career. I feel so blessed because of them. I have a huge platform of our loyal fans, and hopefully they're fans of Leah, not just Carmella.
Well, this next chapter is phenomenal. I'm so proud of you, and I know that a lot of other women are going to benefit from you speaking up and speaking out. Congratulations on everything. We're going to see you in Chicago.
Yes,
Thank you to Leah. You can find out more about Snatch on Instagram at Snatch for Her. Coming up, the shocking school bus fire and how a heroic driver made headlines. He joins us after the break. Tune in every Tuesday to get exclusive deals on the things I'm obsessed with. The Tam Fam never pays full price. Go to shoptamfam.com now.